Hey there, this is Hi Shaman Gray reporting from Gray Therapeutic Services. We've got some very disturbing news to report today, and that is that Dave 4, who went missing last week, has been found. He's not the same as he was, and it's not going to be easy for some of you to hear this, but he's been significantly reduced in dimensions. He used to be upward of 6'2". Now he's about 3'6", so almost exactly half of his previous height. He's got tiny hands. His hands are now disproportionately small, so they're almost like the hands that should belong to someone about maybe a foot or two tall, sort of hobbit hands. We're calling him Dave Hobbit Hands now, which is cool because the numbering system sometimes gets a little bit out of hand. I think we're on Gregory 7 now. But we're calling him Gregory Big Hands because he works next to Dave Small Hands. So we thought, well, we can remember, instead of having Gregory 7, we've got now Greg Small Hands, Big Hands, because Dave's Small Hands. This isn't the first time that a member of staff has been found lost, confused, wandering dazed around a shopping arcade somewhere, and being found permanently reduced in size. There is a plus side to all of this, of course, that these now reduced staff members, they take up less living space. They use roughly half by way of natural resources. Their carbon footprint is almost slashed in two. And so we're looking to actually expand this procedure. Not that we know what it involves. We know how to make members of staff vulnerable to capture and eventual size reduction by whatever means. We have no concrete sort of hypothesis to offer at this stage about the nature of the downsizing, but it seems harmless. They're otherwise undiminished intellectually. In fact, some of them seem to have gained. It seems to have put a new perspective on. I think that humility that being about 3 foot tall must give someone who was normal size, normal, what does that fucking mean? But, within an average range, the bump and the sort of the normal distribution graph. Having come from that, altitude, and then sort of, having to basically look up to everyone like a child, I think that must bring some sort of humility and enlightenment eventually. And so these guys are performing far better at mathematical tasks. Their philosophical interpretation is off the scale now. These guys should be working for Wittgenstein or something, because contrary to popular belief, he still lives, and in a bunker somewhere in Austria. It's good to connect, and these new conditions that we're living in now, we're ready for civil war, and that's what's happening these days. Peace. Yakafuma tu shakafumuta Kayafuma daha Shigon tamatu suka hafutu di fudu yasha